Hey, Captain, I just got the spot for Alicia for Brad Williams.
Nice. For the radio stuff? For the station?
Yes.
Alright, play it. We're on our way anyway. Might as well.
Morning nutrition.
Dude, that thing's big.
Well, in my hands, everything looks big.
The biggest names in comedy are hitting the stage at Capt. Brien's Off the Hook Comedy Club. This week, it's Brad Williams. He's the midget from the Mind of Mencia show on Comedy Central.
Are you serious?
The dude's only 4'4". I mean, and don't get me wrong, Brad Williams.
It's a great
funny.
spot.
And don't get me wrong,
It's a
Brad
great
Williams,
spot.
funny. Midgets, funny. Brad Williams, a midget, really funny. Capt. Brien's Off the Hook Comedy Club, where you can dine on a full menu. For reservations and information, call 389-6900 or visit offthehookcomedy.com. Off the Hook Comedy Club, 2 blocks south of the Marco Island Marriott
The
on
tar
Collier
from Last
Boulevard.
Comic Standing.
What do you want me to tell you?
Hey,
I didn't write the spot.
It's Earthquake, the fat black fuck from BET.
I didn't write the spot, dude. Do you want to advertise a show, or do you just want to go and drive over a bridge heading to Fort Myers and get on a radio station?
I'm just saying, bro. You don't always advertise your comics like that. I mean, you're
I'll change it.
It's like, hey,
I'll change it.
Hey, it's Carlos Mencia, the beaner from.
Should we write?
Comedy Central?
What do we write? Dwarf? What do you want to write?
Little person or dwarf or.
How about Little Munchkin?
I will stab you.
How about if we call Alicia and tell her that this is crazy? Apparently, I thought midget was definitely the way to go. You're thinking midget's not working, and we'll start over. I don't know.
If you have that,
we're getting off on the wrong foot. Obviously, we're trying to go to radio.
If you have that ad plan, there's going to be midgets picketing out front of our show. They're going to be outside. They won't hit me, but they'll punch you in the knee.
We'll change it. We'll change it.
All right. Thanks.
Comedy Club this weekend through Sunday, right?
Yeah, this weekend through Sunday. So yeah, tonight, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come on out, get
Check 'em
drunk, see a midget do stand up.
Exactly.
I mean that's got to be on your bucket list.
It has to. Watch a midget do stand up.
Yeah, skydive, scale a glacier,
Yeah.
see a midget tell jokes.
Exactly.
Done.
Die a happy man now.
Perfect.
That's right. So you of course Mind of Mencia.
Yeah.
Everyone knows you from that show.
Yeah, I was always the guy in a funny costume that was humping something.
That's right.
But yeah,
That'd be hilarious, by the way, to be cashing your paycheck every week knowing that you got paid to dress up in funny costumes and hump stuff.
I've got that in the notes we would get on that show. We did a segment on that show where because back when the second Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie came out, the one with Tim Burton, he directed it, and Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
They didn't use dwarfs for Oompa Loompas. They used one dude and then like CGI'd him on everything. And so we did a sketch on Mind of Mencia where I and 2 other dwarfs dressed up as Oompa Loompas, and we sang a song like basically saying that Tim Burton was boning us because he's not because he's not paying us. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So when we did that, part of the dance that we did was to like a humping motion, and they literally had a meeting to find out how many humps we could do.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I was sitting in that meeting going, this is the greatest meeting of all time.
How many humps is on Comedy Central?
What's the acceptable amount of humps for 3 Oompa Loompas? It was just ridiculous. I was sitting back.
Then the number comes back. Is that per Oompa Loompa or for all 3?
But that's something that I was actually legitimately mad about because they didn't hire dwarves for that role.
Yeah, right.
And a lot of the times, like politically correctness, like when you try to help someone, you end up hurting them because like they wouldn't hire us. Like Disneyland, not Disney World, Disneyland. They have a live action show, they have a live action Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Nice.
And the dwarfs are not played by dwarfs; they're played by tall dudes.
Oh God.
I'm like, serious? Like you can't have Dopey be the same size as Snow White. That's not as cute. Like then it just looks creepy.
It does. It's kind of
but I'm like, but they did that because they thought they would offend dwarves by having us play dwarves.
Oh hell no.
Like. I'm thinking they wouldn't do that for any other group. They wouldn't be like Snow White and the 7 Negroes, and they would have like 7 white dudes playing that.
Right.
It happens.
Brad Williams. Good morning, Brad.
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Wait, so you got a friend in Al Qaeda?
He used to be.
He used to be? Like he tried to suicide bomb, but he only blew up half of himself?
He wasn't into it. He just... It was like a thing he went through.
So I'm going to be in this new corporation. I'm going to be in Al Qaeda. What are you going to have me do? You're going to blow yourself up for the name of Allah. I do not think I want to be in Al Qaeda anymore. No, I'm going to move on. preferably do something a little less self-deprecating.
He's really susceptible to like mind control. This guy, so.
All right, welcome to another edition of the Captain's Log here at Captain Brien's and Off the Hook Comedy Club, Thursday, October 8th. Our headline comedian all weekend long, the world famous Brad Williams.
World famous. I love how you got me in these high chairs, because you're like chilling, you're looking cool, me, I'm like, what's up?
I didn't want to say anything.
I can't pick up chicks like that. Like, you guys can, dudes can sit at a bar and like do their leg, lean back and do that thing. I'm just like, hey, anyone want to buy me a drink? Like, that's...
We've had two extremes. We had Bill Lambier sitting in that, and his knees stay up like this.
Right.
And now we have you, and your feet can't touch on the footrest.
Yeah, exactly.
I was gonna start the episode with you climbing up on that,
dude,
because that was great.
That was fun.
But nobody at home got to see all the excitement.
I almost died. I'm trying to get up on this thing.
I gave you 10 fingers.
Yeah. That's like your average guy trying to scale Mount Everest. This wasn't safe for me, but I did it. Nobody died. But that's the thing. Like, I do that kind of stuff all the time. Like when I go to like McDonald's or something and I eat inside, and I gotta go get a soda. The soda machines are really freaking high, so I gotta pull up a chair and like play spider midget and just like climb up and then try to, yeah, it's insane. Like, I did that one time and I turned around and the entire restaurant was giving me standing ovation.
Oh, nice. Listen, I want to tell the audience, we got off to a rough start this morning. Little did we know about the radio spot that was recorded, and of course, I thought it was a great idea to tell you the spot and show you what it was.
I thought you found it funny, so I said.
Well, yeah, I didn't know. Carla kind of pulled a fast one on me. She's like, "Hey, the spot's ready. The radio station won't mention any names."
Sure.
And we heard, a bad word.
It wasn't necessarily a bad word. It was just like, hey, it was like a dirt bike race announcer. Like,
This Sunday, we've got midgets. That's right, midgets. Lots of midgets. If you want midgets, if you like having sex with midgets, then come on out to Capt. Brien's, which is true. But
I was